Hello and welcome back to our live reaction for Super Cup episode 11. I'm X Creek in the Alpha.
Apakah bermain salju lagi kayak
Alright,
cocok?
let's begin.
And siapa yang Super Cup episode 11.
I think it should be fine.
さあ、こぐまちゃん、どうするかな。
Tambahan
とりあえず
awal
救
gelap
急
cok.
消防警察とか連絡するかな。けど一刻争う感じもするじゃん、川の中
Masih
で。
gelap banget men.
駆けつけるって流れにはなると思うけど、ね。
Slightly before the part.
Ini emang gelap layarnya.
まさかこの電話がね、
You didn't notice that
そんな内容だなんて、見てる人もこぐまちゃんもさ、思っても見なかったと思うけど。で、アレックス・モルトンはどうなってるんだね。
Oh yeah, okay.
Yang
Maybe
punya
she's just
sekolah
busy or something, maybe.
kecelakaan gitu.
Also, her name
Coba
makes it hard
bayangkan,
to solve.
naik sepeda malam-malam lewat
Yeah.
しーちゃんはしーちゃんってどうなんだろうね。
How
怪我とかないといいんだよ。
differentiate?
ないあるから動けないのか、水に入って体力奪われて動けないのか、どっちなの。
At least she's able to communicate the basics of the situation.
あ
bisa keluar men.
あ、そっち
Ya udah
怪我はないのかな、
nggak
とりあえず。
pulang gitu loh.
Yeah, we really need to get over
Lewatnya
there.
tuh jalan tikus lagi men.
この
Walaupun
流れ
misalnya
行く
jalan
ね。
kucing.
今株見たし。
Yang bener tuh
Atau
jalan
少し頑張れ。
tikus yang bener men.
スーパーカブが必ず助けに
スーパーカブって言うんだ、そこ。
We don't have to say that.
僕もじゃん。なんかちょっとヒーローっぽいのでいいかな。なんかすごい、サプリみたいなさ、表情とかさ、そういう感じになるよね。で、また大丈夫かな。真っ暗なこの水曜されたなんかさ、結構ひーちゃんが落ちちゃうくらいだから、滑落しちゃうくらいだから結構危ない感じだよね。
Yeah, be careful.
で夜とかになったら凍ってそうじゃん。
You be careful not to.
Cuma di TV aja sebenarnya.
まあけどもう来たからじゃ見つけないとね。
Looks like the river.
大丈夫。いやー、でも大丈夫だね。ね
Which is why
今までなんかあっちゃほしくないよ。
Maybe at the spot. It looks
あれ
like
か、
yeah.
バレてるから、ここから落ちたのかな。
Yang naik motor aja
見てくれればいいけど。
This anime.
But getting actually out of that thing might be tricky.
terpleset
まあ、
Maybe
あ
it
んた
doesn't happen
ず
about
っと動けないであん中にいたんだ
jalanan
ね。
licin
Found her
gelap.
意識あるかな。
Anehnya
Well,
jatuh HP-nya tuh nggak
意
bisa
識なかったら大変だよ、これ。
I guess that it
僕ばちゃん、川の中からさ、今もさ、ガーって降りてきたじゃん、あの急斜面さ。来たはいいけどになっちゃうよ。ああ、よかった。
disamakan HP ya.
light or something.
大丈夫ではねえよな、この中にいる
Maybe
から。
there's like switch sides that you're laying on once in a while, so after you get to break out of the freezing cold water.
What do you
なくなっちゃ
think?
ったの。
Well,
Wah masuk angin tuh Cuk.
いやいやいやいやいや。
Like
Although
every
she probably
time
haven't
What
really
do you
done
Dingin
that.
tau nggak?
in movies or
Berarti
whatever,
ya bisa.
like a character will always say,
Are you
いやいやいや
alive?
おう
Thanks for yes, once.
ああ、とりあえずあるね、意識を。
助けに来てくれた。
いやー、もう助けに来ますよね、あんな電話あったら。
Friends that let each other die.
これどうしたらいいかな。
now
脱
how
がし
did I
て、
bring
上
her?
着着せてあげたらいいかな。
that's the right way to
Yeah,
save
and you
your
didn't
手を
your
貸して自分の
friend.
肺を
like anything to
ああ、
keep
いけ
her
る
Kak sendiri lah gunanya kamu
い
dapat.
や、けど、いけるんなら川の中から出れた気も、まあまあまあ、そこ
This is
は
just
夢
more
だ
than
な。
one
細
show.
Orang ini berharap
かいこ
datang
とは
si
I guess that's true.
MC-nya untuk menjemput.
Okay, how do you
Hey, I mean, it seems too difficult.
Is she just cold?
I just thought
They
it
don't.
was difficult to have that.
Okay, maybe arm?
このカーブで。
Is it
まあ、
fine?
最悪
You
レイ
don't
コさん
have
と
to
来たりする
apologize
の
for
かな。
getting
株よりは軽い。
That's a compliment, I guess.
警察。
まあとりあえずこの
No, I'm coming.
Yeah,
It's
what
kind
are
of
you
self
talking
and
about?
mind and super
やっぱそうだよね。読んでないよね、僕もちゃんと。
Got a super
血が
cat.
近いからすぐに肺に着替えていくといい。
What if
Well,
it's her?
それから家までは。
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
from that room.
その判断はさすがにちょっ
MC-nya
と
lagi anjir si Kokuma.
よろしくないんじゃん。
Ya baik-baiknya bagus-bagusnya
対象はもしないにしても
Yeah, I mean, I think we're just gonna leave the bike here.
Don't
Just gonna be
know.
honest.
Oh pleset dari ini.
I don't think so.
頭打ってるかもし
Might
れ
as
ない
well
し、
just leave
下手に
it
動かさない
there
方が
for
いいんじゃない
Siapa
か。
itu?
Ah,
Jangan malah
if you
Can
can
you
light
help?
while
時間
I
差できたりするん
almost
です
gonna
よ
find a
ね。
bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
無事なの？
If there's another person.
Mungkin si Rego-chan nggak bisa diharapkan mungkin.
おばちゃん。
あとよろ
Can
し
you
く。
phone
Di telepon malah MC-nya bukan
faster or
Rego-chan.
something?
とりあ
He's
えずお
cold.
父さんとかにも
消防レスキューは
ね、
必要ないけど、
Rego-chan telepon masih
色が似ている
biasa.
のを呼んでおいた。
色が似ているのを呼んで。
Driving what?
やっぱメイクが来る
Same color? What?
What does that mean?
で、お父さんの連絡はどう あれかな
He's
レイコちゃんが
probably
してくれる
cold.
感
Do
じ
you not have anything? Like a coat?
いやこれどうすんのよ
Another coat?
そもそも
I guess
家
not.
どうやって帰んの
Are we gonna try to
Like
warm her up a
March.
bit? Because that might be a smart thing to do.
えお姫様だっ
Put her in the
こ
box.
え
Oh.
前か
Yeah, remember she is very
もしかしてこれで帰んのまあ緊急時だしね警察にもし呼び止められても
She's
事
cold.
情を説明するから
Oh, she would.
新聞配達
No, no, no.
It's just full of butter on you
The
today.
wind.
いやいやいやい
Yeah,
やい
usually
や
you would have a person sit like behind you with their arms wrapped around you. But I guess she's light enough. That's
いや助かってよかった
a little bit of slightness.
手真似しちゃダメなあれだよ
Yeah.
I'm glad we got that mostly resolved before the opening.
多分しんちゃんが川の中で動けないんだから
Yes, sir. And
まあ
my
川の横まで引っ張り上げるっていうのはね、まあ、こぐまちゃんというか、まあ、現実的にできる話だけ
save her
ど
with her
あそこ
We
か
actually
ら
know how to
自
shoot
分で
shot
あそ
with
こ
his
の
because I'm
崖
actually
の
getting
上
kind
にいる
of
わ
two
ね
different comments about it.
普通に考えたら体力はないだろうね
Person's life is in line
価値
here.
観でというかあんな引っ叩かれて意識戻るくらいだからさ
Hype up your
Maybe our character page.
motorcycle.
But yeah, yeah, if that happened in
警
real
察
life,
救急まあとにかく救急
Call
系
her
だよ
you
ね
have like a
そこら辺を呼
proper
ばないでもう家連れて帰っちゃうっていうのも
I
多
understand.
分すごい危険なあれだと
Want to
思う
go there immediately? Yes,
お
I
風呂入れ
can
て
understand.
温めさせたいっていう考えは分からなくはないけどね
memasang kran hangat sama dingin.
普通ならまあ外傷がないにしても救急
Yeah,
だ
it's
ろ
gonna
う
be
が
the cub that's
thing she
Yung bisa dikatakan
in the
Yeah,
Spurs,
yeah,
mostly
yeah.
taking
Yeah.
lives, saved ones today. Bit of a redemption arc for the Super Cub.
Has a
大
couple
破してていよいよバイクって流
and
れ
then
に
the
な
father
るの
and
か
then
どうか
the
ね
father you know what and then the father just said oh it's the fifth time already
なんかしーちゃんは自転車でもいいのかなって気してきたんだけどね前回の共同
oh
作
yeah yeah no problem
Dia
it's
dengan
the
satu
fifth time
sepatu air hangat.
it happens all the time
二人を
No.
到着よ
This is the first time you've actually brought anyone
とりあえ
over.
ずここまで来れば、
ちょっと待って
まあ来れるくらいだったら大丈夫なんだろうな
like a hot bath
Must be cold.
けどやっぱこれを見てるみんながこれを教訓にしてこういう行動を同じようなシチュエーションになった時にしてほしいとは
Or yeah,
言い難いけどね
something. Cup of
There you
何回も言ってるけどアニメなんでねそこはいろいろ細かいツッコミなしにして楽しみましょう
It's like a fairly
check
simple
whether she has
bath.
bruises or
温め
whatever.
たまるまで
いいから
おばちゃんが温めてあげるくらいの勢いがいいと思う
Stuff.
Ponselnya
だって
aman.
ただでさえ今前から乗ってきたわけでしょ
Siap
濡れた体
minta
で
makan ponselnya aman. Nah, ini.
Which is fine.
であれかなレイコちゃんが来るって感じになんのかな
シャンプーとボディーソープはそれしかないから
Yeah, I bet it's a lot better than being on the river.
yeah yeah
ありがとうございます
I thought like
礼なら
she
カブ
would,
に行って
she hurt
い
her
ややっ
leg
ぱこ
or
の
something.
若い頃から一人暮らししてるやつたくましいねボグマちゃんが
so she can
最初見てた頃と全然イメージ違って
Even
き
if
た
it's
わ
very cold, you could have just like
ね
cried
おとなしい控えめというかさ
to the
もじ
shore,
もじした女の子なのかなと思いきや
like out of the water, right?
来たよレイコだね
Musim seminan jauh siap. Si. Bukannya habis musim winter.
こっちは無事だった
Urutannya kan musim
You
winter,
bring anything?
spring,
First
summer,
aid kit?
fall. Kenapa musim semi, Cuk?
あああれかしーちゃんの
Musim
ス
ini
マ
kan
ホ
masuknya summer.
But the bike did.
oh she bring she
ある
bring
ね
the
ああ拾いに行ってくれたんだ
Okay, okay.
よく持ってこれた
Bukannya
な
tanya
あ
ke
I mean, it's a good
ada
opportunity to get a new bike.
あぐにゃぐにゃ
Say
こ
maybe
れ
it's
ダメだ
unless
ね
the person is an injured that's the most
買い
important
物以外にもよく自転車
悪い
に乗って
だろう
Yeah, I remember that one.
じゃあこのシーン
お二人の
このシ
追い
ーンがあ
かけ
ったか
I
ら
thought it was worse
もう
than
しー
it
ちゃんは自
is.
転車で行くのかなって
私に
思った
押し付けられて
けど
乗っていたアレッ
Oh,
クス・
aku
モー
kira
ルの
ngebahas
が
Neko-chan.
やっと好きになっ
い
てくれたよう
や
で
こっから
なんだか
バイク乗るって
嬉しいです
流れになるのかなしーちゃんは
Okay, girls, it's good that you think about what her father
いいお
said.
父さん残
But
念だね
what
だ
about
けど命が助かっただけねそこよしとしないとねここはね
he might want to know where his daughter is, you know.
遠いはず
Super Cub
No,
episode
I guess
11,
not.
A Distant Spring.
Okay.
いや来週これ最終回だよね多分どういう終わらし方なんだろう
In other words, a long
小
winter.
熊さん
Are you alright now? Do you want to eat?
まだいるのか
もしいよ。
な。ああ、それ、しーちゃんの洗濯物もしかして。
Are you feeling?
ねえ、そのパンツ。
Pokemon, she's kind of popped up and down there.
レイコちゃんも入るの？超
I think she's waiting for me.
大丈夫とかじゃないの？やっ
Impatient.
ぱそうだ。しーちゃんのパンツだったんだね。そういうの。
You're the guy who wants to go home.
That's a rumor spread.
そ
You
こ
don't
は
want to do
も
that.
う今この状況だしノーパンじゃなくてあれなんじゃないの？
It's
ね
too
え
tall for you.
せめて今はココマちゃんのパンツ履いてる状
We're all
況なん
friends
じゃない
here.
の？
We're so embarrassed.
ノーパンでスウェット履いてるの？
We're fine.
ああ、じゃあお隣だ。
It'll be
あ、
dry.
もしかしてみんな泊まる感じ？レイコも。
Yeah, I don't think our place has ever been so lively.
Pilih yang apartemen.
やっぱり
We're
シ
back
ー
in
ちゃん
episode
手伝いしますするから
You never could have
で
dreamed
レ
of
イ
something
コは
like
もう
this.
開口一番お風呂ってどういうことよ。ねえ。
Even the doctor
As-
doesn't.
well,
We're
I
company is
also
boring entertainment enough.
I'm staying.
この感
The
じ
place was very lonely before you got here.
うどんか。あったまるね。
カレーうどん
Okay, I
ま
guess
さか
Excuse me, where
この
some
ねえ。レイコちゃんも
Yeah,
そ
the
んな感
opposite
じだろ
spectrum of
うな。
embarrassment.
それなら汚れても
Happy
そういうタイプだね、あなた。
We're staying.
いやいや、何キロってか。
Reko-chan.
いただきます
Udon.
たまるよ。もう人生で一番美味しいご飯になりそうだね、これは。
It does look
一
quite,
生
quite
忘れ
warm
ない
and
味になるよ、
satisfying.
こういうの。
Since the afternoon.
まさかのね、スマホのアラームが鳴るっていう、
Especially after
申し訳
your
ございませんでした。で、どうかな、しーちゃん。
But do you
Mana
like it?
gadis dan bagus-bagusnya lo Reko-chan lo.
だよね。あんなことがあったら、もう体の芯まで冷えてるだろうからね。
Warm
ま
food.
たココマちゃんはいろいろほら買い物してさ、お金ないだろうに。レトルト生活がって言ってたのに。何勝手に人んちの冷蔵庫開けて、ゆで卵あるじゃんって。食べていいじゃないのね、そこはね。レコちゃんは
I think that, okay. Just say which ones were boiled, okay.
I'm upset.
みんな世界持ってきてない全員
足りてるでしょ
Cold
勝手に向いて入れちゃう感じもね
cold
レイコらしいね まあね頑張ったね
I suppose.
川まで行って自転車取ってきてくれて
All eating around the dinner table like a family. It's great.
この子には何言ってもしょうがねえなみたいなあれなんだろうね心理なんだろうねそれが今まさに顔に出たよね
Gotta put it in there.
なんだかうんそんで食べちゃうんだね
cold.
そんな顔しつつも
And do you put like
Maybe Simon's
それぞれの
such
笑
a
顔
good
で
That's
time.
kind of weird now, isn't it?
表情には
Sorry,
表
guess
情
how scared you were not
に
long ago.
Time to
Probably that's
spoil it
because he
again,
lives
Sebetulnya
alone.
apa ya?
I guess. But it's
どうなる
cold.
かと思
Oh,
う
mountain
私が言い
bike.
ます
ほっこりしてる
Mountain bike.
そのリンゴはどこから出てきたのかな自分家から持ってきてたの
There's
Mountain,
cold
mountain.
egg.
Kok sebutannya
Hey,
aneh?
you almost
Gitu,
died
aneh.
today. You could, relax a bit more.
I don't
It's fine.
really think you need to
Jangan
know.
mereka mau menghasut.
Well, she
Saya
felt
belum
bad
nonton.
because
I would bet she felt bad because she fell to the river, but
oh, that's
well,
okay.
whatever, I guess.
She's fine anyway.
Yeah, maybe she feels that, you know what, I'm fine anyway, and she
心配そう。
helped, whatever.
一段落したらさいろいろまた襲ってきそうじゃんねいろんな感情がね
しーちゃん
今事故ったこととか
Who's
さ
apple is
No one
that?
said anything
そ
that's
んな
making
自転
sense.
車もそうだしお父さんとかお母さんの心配もそうだし
Came
さ
here and eat everything.
Her bike died.
Yeah, the bikers.
Sorry to be the one to give her bad news.
Time to buy a
Time to buy a super cup.
super cup.
Remember, this show
Like, I don't
sponsored.
know why the lighting over where the sink is so dark, but it just kind of
Cup.
How about
Oh iya, sini animo dan
has an
super
effect on the
cup.
atmosphere of the
Ingin
scene.
diselamatkan
We'll
dengan
just put
super
it that
cup.
way.
Siap.
からのせいいやー泣いちゃう
Especially coupled with the silence.
あほら
Was that a
Hola.
sniffle? She gotta cry.
Hola.
Holly to talk about how much she liked that bike nowadays.
それをもうねすぐこぐまちゃんが立ってさ横に来てくれ
Or
る
she
感
could
じ
sniffle because she caught a cold too. I mean, that would make sense given the circumstances.
こぐまちゃんって
Or
心
it could
が
have just been
イケメ
hearing
ンだよ
things. Anything's possible, really.
冬なんて冬なんて嫌いです。
Excuse me,
こ
water
んなに
is,
寒いんですか。
could be expensive, by the way.
Baru pulang.
Winter does kind of suck.
お願いです、小熊さん。
しーちゃん
今すぐ私を春にしてください。
季節
また
なんていうか心がね
Yeah,
あれなんだろう
he's,
I think she's a weather fairy.
言い方おしゃれだけども
冬を
切なすぎるわ。
oh yeah, yeah. Remember, sponsored by Honda.
逃げしてください。
どうするかな小熊ちゃん。
Oke, aku
無
sempat
言でギュッ
nge-drop.
とかしてあげちゃうかな。
Pokoknya udah dari awal gratis yo.
お願い。
Bukannya sudah dari awal gratis minum kopinya. Diberi kayak gitu
レ
tambah
イコ
gratis
さんも
tambah
駆けつけてもう二人でギュッてしてあげ
tambah
て。
pakai kupon sudah gratis ya.
できない。
Could have been much worse, but had a rough day.
Yeah, that's
できないって。
really what it comes down to.
Oh, but
Super Cup can't do everything.
can other cups do
Jaket
it?
baru yo dipakai terus kayak
Just
gitu.
impossible in general, by the
Oh
way.
my god.
Oh, siap banget.
Stop. Stop
本
it.
当に本当にありがとうございます
The
あれかな
wording
もしか
is
してああそういう流れだよね。
because like
これコーヒーの年間無料パス
Like you would
そうだ
think
よね。
someone
もう命の恩人だもん
would
ね。
say, "Oh yeah, I was
ありがとう
traumatized. I'm not scared or something."
Well, it's actually
け
super
ど
Cup
今まで
kid.
も無料だったよね多分。
About
Or maybe they're not saying
お
anything,
金
but I
払
was
ってると
thinking
思
they
って
kind
な
of
か
comment
った
on how
で
they
し
should
ょ。
get a
Can your
like forever
motorcycle
discount.
make it not
After
win?
that.
Well, maybe
I
in a
guess the
few
point
years.
is
一生ただでもいいんじゃね。
Maybe in a few years after
それはすげえな。
it's bad enough. Maybe we'll change
食べ物も。
whether you know.
いや
Oh,
いやい
that
やいやい
items
や。
free, wow.
使えたりします？
Oh, that's
Don't lose that.
もう二人ともあれだよね。一人暮らしだし生
use it
活
right
助
now
か
if
っ
we don't
ちゃうよ
like
北と
ね。
街を覆
So
う
much vision.
寒々しい空と
あ
南アルプスの冷たい風が変わら
ーこれは
ないように
すごいよ。
翌日から変わり映えしない平穏な日々が続いた。おはよ
How is the episode almost over?
Sebentar lagi.
う。おはよう。
ああけどしーちゃん。あ
彼女の
あ
家で
言ってたら来たよ。
誰も乗らないマップを伝えていたママチャリ。
ママチャリ
He's riding something.
She was
小径ロー
another.
ドレーサーのモールというホイールの大きい
あ
シティサイクルの自
he
転車が
still have an
彼女
Get
に
the
似合
super
う。
super cup.
いつもの道を私たちはカブで、彼女はママチャリで走
fine.
る。
What do you mean it doesn't fit her?
でもね。
What
た
her
だ
provide
こういう
was?
点を
You're
す
right.
る帰るだけの日常。
どうなんだろう
because she's
ね。
small.
しーちゃん。
It's just seems so
私たち
unfair.
のカブの寒冷対策が整い、
Adanya langsung musim sini.
冬の寒さや時々降る雪には対処できるようになっていた。
Right? Someone please make
う
it.
ん。
特に改善すべき問題点も、
もうあれで終わりだ。もう全部揃ったってことかな。
戦うべき相手は
Atau masih musim salju sih?
もういない。
Kok pakaiannya biasa toh, nggak tebel-tebel
イ
tuh,
ート
nggak
イン
pakai
スペース
jaket.
をイタリアンバールにする計画は一休みとなっていた。
What show is this?
いつ再開するのか彼女に聞いても、もう少し後で
ああそうか。
曖昧に笑うだけだ
Another
った。
customer.
あの自転車で買いに行ってたんだもんね。しーちゃんはね。
It's very non-committal.
でまた猫道も
Very
ね。
non-committal answer.
すぐにはまた
Non-committal
通り
smile.
たくないだろうし。
Siapa
自
di
転車が
sini?
変わっちゃった後で。
Sudah mulai musim
I wonder what our last scene in the
panas atau
episode will
enggak
be.
musim semi, nggak tahu nih aku musim apaan itu. Karena
それこそあれだよね。しーちゃんにお昼持ってきてくらい。それは厚かましいか。さすがにね。
No better way to celebrate spring after all.
春が来るんだ。
English showed up.
フランス。
A subject that I'm probably better at than anyone else in that room. Not to brag or anything.
やっと期末試験も終わったわね。
This is a pen.
明日からお休みですね。何か予定とかあるんですか？
うん、
別に
お疲れ様です。
レイコちゃんは？さあ、ま、カブに乗るとか？
Gotta ride my cub.
Lots of traveling.
ゆっくりしていてくださいね。
I told you.
もう前回のあのボロボロのカブじゃダメかな、しーちゃん。ダメか。
But Shi-chan's okay.
まあ元気そうには見えるけどね
I。mean, if she actually like died in that river, I would probably cry
ど
a
うなん
lot.
だろうね、しーち
The show wouldn't do
ゃ
that,
ん。
but if
なん
they
だろう
did,
ね
man, that would.
レアボが僕マの顔
また
で覗いてたら
来てくださいね。 もちろん。
We have like our special discount bread thingy, and of course we're gonna
飲み物もパンもタダで、こんな可愛いしーちゃんもいて、来ない理由
Lalu
が
di
ない。
mana di belakangnya ada
花
box
がいっぱい咲くんですよね。
Me too.
鹿児島ではもう咲いたってニュースで言ってた。
最高か、ロケーション。ね
Oh, oh yeah, we did see that
Oh
before.
siap.
見
Ini
に行こ
tak
うか。
episode.
春が来るよって。
Eh,
ね
aku kira sih.
Gonna
台
go
所
there.
で
Isinya sih kalau nggak salah.
Yes.
Is that gonna be our next episode thing? Because that could be a lot of fun.
行こうよ。
Let's go.
ね。
Bener
Mata
episode
hati.
episode pertama men, episode
できる
pertama.
わけ。
Ketika belum punya motor,
ポン。
masih payah tuh loh naik sepeda.
いや、できるだろう。できる、できる。もう最悪もうマイカゴに入れて持ってっちゃうよ、アニメなんだし。
Oh siap cuy. Kok kayak episode terakhir nge-flashback harusnya jangan kayak
That's the
gitu
answer I
lah.
was hoping for.
Episode 12 tuh episode terakhir tuh nge-flashback men. Apa kue baterai udah menipis. Oke aku tak cas santuy.
私も。
Anjir, muncul notif.
Is like
しーちゃんの
you know, for the
表
hug?
情
Okay,
たまらない
that's
ね。
fine too.
ねえ。
You were. Oh, I thought
なんか
you
もう
were.
しーちゃんがヒロインかってくらいになってきたよね
彼女が私た。ちの憧れている
こぐまちゃんがイケメンだからさ、
私たちの
ヒーロー的な
Oh
感じ
yeah,
だからさ、
suddenly it's spring.
しーちゃん。
でも追いかけていたのは私の方だ。
ねえ、まさにそんな
Oke.
ね。
Episode
彼女
11
は覚えているん
biasa
だ。
kayak episode terakhir
ね
nih.
あの日、
Nge-flashback
私を追い越していったことを。
Ini ada tambahan cerita sih.
あったね、そういえば抜き去ったシーン。
Super Cup nggak
こ
pernah
こは
ada
なかったと
tambahan
思うけ
cerita
ど、
sih. Ada
去
cerita
って
sih.
は残ったよ
Maybe
ね。
not,
走り
but
続け
Sampai
てい
ketemu
る。
di next episode terakhir minggu depan.
そんな彼女は
Semoga lebih happy lagi lah.
私にとって
Musim
も
salju, musim dinginnya udah selesai yuk.
まあ確かに
Cepet
ね。
banget gitu
yeah,
loh.
she might not have a
She's
super cup,
the
but doesn't
main
mean she doesn't have traits that you can look up to.
私をカブと出会わせてくれたこと。
お互いにあれだね、
数字で
リ
出
スペクト
会えたこと
いうか、いいね、この関係が。
何もなかった私の生活に
Give some
今は
credit to the old man.
このままだと
He's the one who
3
told you
人とも
that.
冬に殺される。
I have so much.
She gave her
What?
name to get the
これ
car.
最終
3
回
人で冬から
見たことないよね。
It's a rough
なんか
one.
最終回みたいな
カブで春を
感じ
捕まえ
に
に行こう。
聞こえるわ、このレイコ。レイコじゃない、コグマの。
I think the adversity made the relationship stronger.
Let's go snatch,
You
bring
mean
out
like
our
our
cups.
だからここが実質あれね、
I can't imagine a better line than after the
答えられなかった。
Only two
答えられ
other
なかっ
things
たっていうか
that
さ、
have
カブには
cars.
できないみたいなこと
But
言っ
just
てた
because
よ
spring
ね。
is distant doesn't mean we can't go snatch with our cubs.
いやー、まあよかったわ。とりあえず何よりもしーちゃんが無事でね
It's,。
そこが
That
さ、
was like a
結
final
局
episode, but
今
I'm
回
pretty
見
sure
る
there's
ま
one
で
more
一番
left.
心配だったわけじゃんか。
although the handling of like
I mean, I can double
rescuing her
check.
could be better though
け
because
どまあ、
I don't know.
自転車がな
I
く
feel
なっ
like
ちゃってね。
she
そ
fell
こ
That would
が
have been acceptable as a
し
final
ーちゃんにと
episode,
っては
but
台所でちょっとグダグダになっちゃったので、そこが高したけども。
in our final
Yeah, I guess
episode,
realistically,
actual
which it seems like that's what we're gonna do with the way things ended off this episode.
I think she needs like
まあ
actual
来週があ
medical
る
attention
わ
instead
け
of
だ
just
から
a
ね、
hot
そこで
bath.
何かまたしーちゃんに
She
変
might
化
say,
があ
oh
ると
yeah,
いいけど
didn't
ね、
feel
いい意味
anything.
での。
She's just cold. Are you
こ
sure?
のお父さんとお母さんならなんかね、用意してくれそうな気もするけど
There
ね。
might be like internal, I don't know, like damage or
あと
whatever.
パンと飲み物の無料券最強だね。
That's
もう
true.
特に
Yeah.
多分
Because her
家
body's
が
numb.
大変なわけじゃん。
She didn't feel
コグマ
anything.
ちゃんはさ、
And
一
when
人
she
でや
took
り
a
くり
bath,
してて、
suddenly
レトルト生活とか言ってたからさ。
luckily it didn't
もうこ
happen.
れからはもう学校の帰り毎日出てる理由なんもうパンだよ、パン。サンドイッチというか、
Yeah, but in real life,
そこら辺いっぱい食べて、栄養をいっぱい取ってほしい。もうそれくらいもうだってね、コグマちゃんのね、コグマちゃんでしーちゃんのご両親からしたらさ、もう自分の娘さ、助けてもらってさ、もしかしたらこれね、亡くなってたかもしれないってことを考えるとね、
final episode is
大
super
丈夫なんじゃないですか、コ
good.
グマちゃんがさ、多分どれだけ人生が豊かになったか。
Well, it is
広くなっ
The
たか
11th episode of Super Cup. And luckily, we were able to rescue Shi-chan without too much issues. Like, we got the phone call, she went on over there. Because luckily she was able to communicate enough for her to track her down. She didn't bring like, you know, the police or firefighters or ambulance or anything like that. She just brought her cub, because that's all she really needs, right? And that is all she needed. She got over there, she just went on down, grabbed her, came back up, and that's what I thought would be the really hard part, is getting her up, but I guess compared to a cub, she doesn't weigh very much, so I guess she just nothing Koguma couldn't handle. So,
I don't know,
you know, good on her.
Yeah, I don't.
So luckily we were able to bring her back over to Koguma's place. And, you know, I'm expecting her to, like, embrace her, to, like, to warm her up, you know, because her body temperature probably dropped a lot being in that river, so using some body heat to warm her up would be a good thing, but that's not what she opted to do. Instead, she just popped her into her basket and drove on off. So, you know, fair enough. That was kind of funny. But she did contact Reiko, who did take care of some things. Kind of behind the scenes, like hitting a cell phone, which I guess did make it, but the bike did not. So, which I guess kind of makes sense. I mean, assuming the phone is waterproof, but yeah, the bike, rip bike, sadly. But yeah, she brought her back over, got the bath money in to get her all warmed up, and Reiko eventually showed up as well, and took her turn in the bath once Shi-chan was done. And then it was very just like, kind of just get in essentially a slumber party kind of situation, right? We just all out, hanging out at her place that night, eating delicious food around the table, just having a good time, really. So, and we had some kind of silly stuff with that scene. Shi-chan not wanting Koguma to, like, handle her underwear, and Reiko just apparently being, like, the opposite type, very clearly just, like, walking out there after the bath. That was pretty great. But then we had the scene where we had a bit of a drop in the mood, right? Because I was thinking, like, she went over there to wash the dishes, and it was very clearly darker than the rest of the scene, and it had a feeling that had some, like, narrative purpose. I wasn't sure the actual in-universe purpose of why it was, like, no light over there, but obviously it was meant to kind of set the mood of the scene, because we were about to take another step down in the mood, because Reiko kind of told her about the bike and how it didn't make it, and they also kind of replayed that one clip of the father talking about how lately she's gotten more attached to the bike, you know, her looking up to them and trying to catch up to them. We had all that stuff, and obviously the bike was kind of a part of that, and then suddenly it just dies, essentially, and just, she was sad, she was upset, she was crying, and I kind of felt that too, especially because it had a bit of, like, a slow build-up to it after she got the news, for it to, like, truly sink in and emotions to actually come out. Like, the scene was very well done. It hurt me a lot. But she's got some other bike now, you know, not the best bike in the world, but it's something, right? At least she's got a pair of wheels. That's the important thing. But, like, yeah, when she was talking about wanting Koguma to use her cub to save her in this instance as well, and her having to tell her that she can't do that, it was some painful stuff, for sure. But I mean, it looks like we're going to be using the cub to snatch Spring anyway, so maybe in the end she can do something unexpected with the cub, right? Go on a nice little trip to the Sakura petals and have a good time. It seems like that's what we're going to do next episode, which definitely could be something to cheer everyone up, because that's what we wanted, right? Spring to come, so once spring comes, it'll be pretty cool. And yeah, also near the end of the episode, we had some stuff where we had it kind of came around a bit with kind of like reversing things with Koguma talking about her feelings towards Shi-chan and how Shi-chan had an influence on her. That was some really great insight to get into, for sure. Makes things seem a bit more, you know, balanced among our group. So that definitely added a very appreciated new layer to things, to the dynamic. So I'm glad we got that. And yeah, we're definitely done with, like, buying new winter-based equipment for our bikes. I think we're definitely past that stage at this point. And next episode will be just spring, right? I talked before about how the opening has a one shot at going through the seasons, and the show will end off on spring. So very fitting. Also, we got a reward, you know, for saving Shi-chan's life, like a discount or free bread or something like that. Which is great. So, yeah, I think that's all we got to say on this episode. I'm glad things ended mostly positively, give or take like a bike or two. But yeah, everyone's alive and well, and we are gonna have a good time next episode, it seems like. So yeah, that's what we ended off on. So if you enjoyed this video, I do hope you click that like button and support me on Patreon, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.
But, yeah, that's how I felt about the episode. Now, as for other factors, I did also love the fact that they showed off Shi's parents for a bit, wanting to do a solid for Reiko and Kokomo. That was actually nice. Because even though that scene didn't need to be there, it felt enriching because it shows you that the writing staff, they care about everyone, even the characters that don't have much screen time. And that's something that really made the episode a lot better than it already was. It shows that the writing staff, they care about everyone, not just about the main big characters. And that's also something I love about the detailed writing about Super Cub. And naturally, the visuals were amazing. And they were nice, beautiful, especially the scenes when you see our she in that busted up state. That was pretty dang good visuals. And aside from that, the music was pretty damn good. And I finally looked up the name of the track. Apparently, the name of the track that Super Cub used on episode 11 was... I apologize if I can't pronounce it correctly, but I think it was called Viva Lidi. It was Viva Lidi. That was a track. I gotta admit, the way they used that in this episode was freaking kick-ass. So I gotta give credit for their directing or the production studio for getting the rights to that music. Because I'm assuming getting that type of music ain't cheap at all. So I also gotta give credit to the sound department, because I can't just compliment the script, the voice performance. I gotta also compliment the sound too. It was gorgeous. Anime Doji, I'll be reacting to the first episode of every non-sequel and non-spin-off anime. So yeah, I'm gonna be reacting to that one for sure. Like, no doubts about that. And yeah, that's why I felt the episode was 10 out of 10 worthy. Yes, I understand. If anyone has any negative inklings about the episode, I'm not gonna blame them. But this is my opinion, and for all the reasons I mentioned, I believe the episode was a glorious 10 out of 10. Due to everything I said. And plus, considering that Koguma grew up without her parents for a significant portion of her life, yeah, it's more likely that she's gonna be inclined of doing things solo. Hell, even kids that sometimes have only one parent are sometimes inclined of doing things more solo due to necessity from their environments. And that's what I thought the episode really portrayed that pretty well. They portrayed the personality of someone who doesn't have parental love extremely well. And yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode, y'all. I would love to hear your thoughts on how you feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comments, and subscribe. And right before I go, I'm not sure when I'm going to do that video animator doji, but who knows, maybe on the last day of June, maybe. But that's when I'll do it, maybe the last day of June, maybe. But anyways, thank you very much, Anime Doji, for commenting in the live chat. And thank you very much for everyone who's seen my reactions. Hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all in 3 to 5 minutes if you join me for my Dragon Ghost House Hunting Episode 11 reaction. Or if you just join me for my Super Cup reactions, I'll see y'all next week. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day, y'all. Bye-bye.